Hello, my name is Julie. Welcome to my channel. You're watching Treasures Made from Yarn. This is my weekly update video. Show what I got done and show what we're still working on or not working on in some cases. So, okay, got done here is I got this shawl done. I started it as part of a previous tutorial for how to make this shawl. I think for the heck of it, I threw in a couple rows of the shell stitch and then went back and finished it off with the chain stitch on here. So this is, I think if I had not done the shell stitch, this probably would have been a much bigger shawl than it is, but I like it. I like how it turned out. It's pretty cool. So that is that finished project. Putting it somewhere. Okay. All right, this is I had to work on Christmas stuff, so I think I still have to sew it in yet, but I bought the bottoms, and this is a nice little bag, and pretty much, yeah, that's about all the brown yarn I had. I would have liked to have done another row, but I think it'll be okay. I gotta finish off this in. I'm trying to think, I have this pretty pink color, flowery color. If I can find it, if I have enough, I might do one row of that on that, and then it might look, oh, I might like how that looked. Well, hopefully the recipient would like how it's looked. So that is that one. Put that back down over here. And we saw the shawl. There's a little bit left. So there you are. Barbie has a skirt or a poncho. That is that one. Speaking of ponchos, I made this little poncho for this little guy. I think he turned out bigger than I wanted to, but I initially made it for that. So this is going out for Operation Christmas Child, which I got through our church. So I got to get my box together by this weekend. So I bought this, and this is going in there. This may or may not go in there. I think it's too big for this. I might make another one. I got some pink sparkly yarn. I might just do one in pink sparkly. And then save this one for another doll. Or make a bunch of these, send it with it, and they got a bunch of outfits for it. So, the Lori Armchair Chef did a post with showing a pattern on a knitted kitty, and she was like, maybe you can make that on the knitting machine. And there is this kitty made on the knitting machine. Not the exact same pattern, just make a kitty. Now the tail I knitted by hand. That is not made. It could be made on the knitting machine, but I didn't. I did it the tail by hand, and I'm not sure how the tail turned out, but okay, I didn't like how I sewed the ends up. So yeah, it looks almost better in the camera. I don't like it. I didn't like, but that's okay. This is still very soft and very cute. And this, by the way, the yarn is Fairyland, which I had probably bought off Temu, but you can buy that off. I think you did for sure find it on Amazon. Wow, they're just really soft. That is really soft. I'm putting that down somewhere. But anyway, I made a crocheted version of this cat. I think I started on the bottom and made the tail all the way up. The tail, and I made this little kitty. Okay, I think that covers all the stuff I got done. So now I'm going to try to make sure I don't forget anything, but I probably will. I always do. I always forget something. So it's not worked on. It's a small bead project. I'm still contemplating if I ought to make this into a big scarf or finish it off and it would just be a small fidget toy kind of thing. It does look cool. I like the blue and the funky beads, pony beads. but I'll probably keep going on this one. So that is that. While we're on the subject of beads, okay, I grab, not worked on this one either. But I gotta find the crochet hook I used. I think I lost. I don't know where the crochet hook I used for this bead project. So remind you, it looks different on both ends. We got kind of a flat end. The other end has like ridges on it. I don't know if you can see that in there. So that is that one. Definitely weighted. This is definitely going to be weighted when it's done. I might work on that one. It's going to be one of those where I'm just going to pick it up and just work on it for the heck of it. All right, now speaking of Christmas, now I think this is going to also be a Christmas project. Oh, it is going to be a basket. We just started the basket. 8 single crochets in the center, and then corners of 3 single crochets. So we're doing that. And the plan, let's see if I can find this. The plan is to do this stitch for the basket. I bought 3 different colors at Michael's. I'm going to use that gray, and I'm going to use also this dark brown and this light brown in the basket, and do that brick stitch. And if it looks cool, I might do a tutorial on it. Okay, this is thermal stitch blanket. Didn't even touch it. Trying to get Christmas stuff done again, so that's why a lot of these will not be worked on. So that is thermal stitch blanket. All right, well, get you up. This also for the Operation Christmas Child. I'm gonna try to get this scarf done this weekend. Again, not again, but you see a video, it's like, oh, I saw the blanket version of this, and I'm like, oh, I want to do that. So I think I showed you I had like 2 stitches done of a different stitch. I had frogged it and done doing this granny type square, not really square, but this granny cluster pattern for this scarf. So pretty much a ball goes into the square, which is 20 rows. So I'm going to finish up this one, and then I think I still have plenty of purple, and I'm going to do a border around it, and then this scarf is almost done. I'm probably going to have to show the finished one in a separate video, because it's going to go out before I would do another one of these videos. That one did not even, again, didn't work on this either. It's going to be a hexicardy. And I'm concerned that I might not have enough of this color. I think I only got 2 skeins of that. And we're getting down to, we may have to predominantly go with the neon yellow in this cardigan. Okay, I might, all right, I was just thinking out loud. All right, not get distracted. I don't like this one either. This is the Tunisian crochet type basket bag. Probably a bag. That is that one. Okay, now I get to the bag. I may have did a row or 2 on this one. This is the scrap corner to corner now panels. So we are still on the second panel. So we're in that color. So yeah, I don't know how big this is going to be. This is, I think this might be. I don't know how it's going to look when it's done. I don't know how long this project's going to take. We just might put scrap yarn in there as we go, and who knows how big this is going to get. Yeah, if you see my short, I was making a tutorial how to do these little yo-yos and how to join them, and audio. For some reason I did not record any audio. Someone suggested a voiceover, but I don't know, my brain can't wrap around doing a voiceover though. To me it would be just easier just to start over and do another one, because that's all it is a yo-yo. 12 double crochets in the center, and chain one, single crochet, chain 3 to finish it off, and then you just but you would have to join them as we go. So that might be a take 2 on that tutorial later. So. Alright, I do have, it's not within reach right now, I forgot, but I am doing doing a whole bunch of chains, making a new bulky yarn to go into another project. That's that one. And this, I don't even know when I'm going to touch this one. It's just a random chain with some adding beads and buttons and whatnot. Or if I find beads that have 2 stuck together, I'm throwing those on this one. That is that one. That might be. Yes, it's a hardly. I don't know when I'm going to touch that project again. I might, out of whim, touch that project at some point. Oh, and I think this is my last one. I still have to put this panel on this ongoing knitted mohair, big massive shawl probably, because I still have multiple balls of that mohair yarn. So I was contemplating using all 10 balls in that. I have extra mohair like this. Some of these, I might take one of these mohair, but I got 3 balls of, no, I have 4 balls of mohair. Holy crap. I got that mohair. So I might use one of these and that's a border, probably. This one looks like it matches the best so far. Let's see. No. Yeah, it might be because I have a second one like it. So I might use this one as it looks closest and then do a border with this mohair. I think this is it. Oh, yeah, that's the same as that one. And I got this, I think is mohair. It might not be, this might not be mohair. But I got all that mohair. So, all right. I think I hear my son, stepson actually. I gotta take him to work. And it's time for me to go. So, if you did like this video, please give it a like. See more content like this, please subscribe to my channel. I want to thank you always for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye now.